to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Connecticut Huskies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Connecticut's offense will be first on the attack. The man who will run the offense is Jake Merklinger. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got him. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Huskies racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes he
makes the grab in their space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Christian. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They'll move the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Here's a little room there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. In the red area, it's Christian. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
So James Madison's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And onto the field comes George Pettaway. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. They go right back to him.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Quarterback making checks. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period, 1st down here. The run inside. It's Reeder. Makes it past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Got a man, it's Reeder. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. grabs it in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Huskies! They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back. Coming out with it, it's Scott. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They went 3 and out on their 1st possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it. The pressure. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Dukes decide to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The UConn offense goes back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse. Yeah, how nice, too, to have it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
This defense doing a great job bringing pressure, multiple looks, different guys, back-to-back plays, now bringing up a 3rd and long. Pressure on the quarterback is coming.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working on the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his 1st incompletion of the game. Gets it to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. This UConn offense really has it going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. It's a draw. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. UConn quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back to pass. It's complete on the right side.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. Looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Quarterback may change this route. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami taking on the Duke Blue Devils. And it's the Hurricanes trying to push that win streak to 9 in a row. This team knows exactly who they are. They've taken on the identity of that head coach, and they are a serious contender. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in East Hartford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The James Madison head coach said coming out of the locker room, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. The give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Yeah, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quick release by the QB. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. UConn going back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. The offense changing the play. Shotgun snap on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Zings it complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Pulled pulls it in. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ballard. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well give it to him again. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the 4th quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been...
Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. UConn quick to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Ballard. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. The play action fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs them up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Good, solid tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Turning it on. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. 8-14 choice. The snap sets up to throw. Extending the play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Dukes want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Fitted in the window for the score. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. He can't have that long to throw the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The inside handoff. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here.
Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harrison. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pumps it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Hauls it in. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
QB slice it. No gain on the play. Brings up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 30 short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.